that's the problem for me though. Is like I've had the worst fucking luck recently. Okay, this week has been hell for me. Okay, so I ordered this really nice fucking Bowie knife. It's like 12 inches on the blade, 16 inches in total. Right? Was supposed to show up Sunday, didn't. Was supposed to show up today, didn't. Supposed to show up Friday. I'm willing to bet money. You know what it's not gonna do? Show the fuck up.
Yes.
I also, if you look close to the camera here, skinned myself pretty good at work on this finger. Good old chunk of skin out of there. Sliced my thumb open last night, and then just right here on my finger, since I cut my fingertip too low, I've split the skin in between there, and the same thing with my thumb over here. To add to it all, I went to the DMV to try to get a new ID. Brought in my two proofs of where I live and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
learned the hard way that they don't take Chime anymore as a bank statement. So that's my bank. Like I don't have anything else. I straight almost like wanted to look at that lady and be like, "You understand how many people you're fucking over with that right there? Like that should have been in the news. To be real, like,
It might have been, and would that have been something that would hit your algorithm? Do
fuck
you
no,
get very much financial news? Because
dude. I
that's
get
where
all
that would
kinds
hit.
of fucking things about Epstein and Elon Musk and Trump. They're fucking money makers. I should be getting money news.
That seems like politic news
Epstein wasn't into politics. He was into kids.
and blackmail, which is politics.
I don't think it was black males, black females. I heard you. I just fucked with you. Okay.
I know. I just felt ashamed.
Yeah, that's how a lot of women feel after me and them lay together.
All the one that you can count on a single finger.
Which one? Because they're kind of hurting. My fingers ain't in good condition, Smitty. Let's be
Your
real
body.
here.
I'm just saying you can count your whole body count on one finger.
More than that, you prick.
You
This man's over here
didn't
trying to
really
be like,
you didn't really correct me. You kind of deflected there.
this guy's talking about one finger because he's only ever had one fucking finger in his ass. Wait, that's not so
I don't.
bad. I could have burned you better. That was shit.
Yeah, yeah. Compared to what you're trying to fire at, yeah.
It could have been better.
Cause
Once again,
yeah,
another
cause
thing I've been told after sex.
on the one finger, she had a really lot of notes, didn't she?
You know, Speedy, you're revealing a lot of very personal things right there. Like, I don't think I've ever revealed that on the podcast, and I'm recording, you son of a bitch.
You have.
I don't know if I
you,
did
you
or didn't. And since I've admitted to recording,
we,
we've been
we
recording for
talked
like,
about women and banging several times, and you definitely have brought it up.
all right, well,
I
do you know how
can
many times I've
remember.
been sober during our podcast? None.
Never.
Being real. None. Not a damn one. Actually, I buy an 18 pack on Wednesday night, which that just tells you I'm partying. This is one great party, this podcast. But since
Hey,
I revealed it, do you want me to do the intro?
yeah, do it.
Alrighty. Welcome back to the Stone Bumps podcast. I am your host, Twisted G. With me, as always, on the left is a son of a bitch that loves to just remind me how little I have lived compared to others. But you know what? I like to think that I'm living life like Larry, which is what my dad wanted to name me originally. So non-existent, you know. Uh, how you doing, Smitty? I want to kill myself after having that 3 minutes, 4 minutes recorded already.
Welcome back to this. Double Bum Podcast. We are back in Bum Diggy ever for our first Raw Dog episode because we did not do a sound check. What is up, Larry? I like that name for you. Larry's a good ass name. And there ain't nothing wrong with saving yourself. A lot of girls might find that admiring.
Okay, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. Are you calling me a girl with that one? I don't know if that's like a double-ended fucking sword here. Like,
I think you're reading too much into it.
I can't trust you. Like, I never know what you mean. I have a pair of pliers on my pinky for no reason, but I never know what you mean. Like,
You talked about hurting yourself. I hurt myself too. I cut my thumb pretty bad. You see
oh,
it?
yeah, it's got a little mark there. I mean, mine's just
It's
showing because
pretty.
I got that lighting on mine.
It's pretty neat because you know my choppy chop papers, like you see in the office when people got to chop a bunch of papers.
Oh, the machete fucking blade thing. I always call it like the sling blade. I feel like because I don't know why to me I feel like that looks most like a sling blade thing.
Well, my sling blade chopped my finger. I grabbed the blade when I shouldn't grab the sling blade. When I grabbed the sling blade, I grabbed the
It
sling
didn't have
blade.
no gas in it.
Yep. That's what happened. I was reaching back up after I made my after I was going down for a new job. I lined up my line. I'm like and stabbed myself.
Oh, I mean, luckily I've never like kind of done that too horribly. The worst I did, I think, was I talked about it already on the podcast how I sliced my finger open trying to take a staple out after we did the podcast one night. Actually, I really did. In case I didn't tell that story, this finger here, I was walking through my door and there was a staple on the floor and it caught my pinky toe, took a good chunk of skin out of it, and I got really pissed off about that. Well, my pinky toe was bleeding and I was hammered at like 11 o'clock at night. I was like, I'm taking care of this shit. It's getting done. And I was like, let's go. And my dumb ass is holding my hand like over here, and I just went like this to chop a metal staple. Yes, that is what I was doing. And I just right across my fucking finger and chopped right into my finger. And since I was hammered, obviously, I was bleeding all over the place. I threw my hand up like this, and it looked like a scene from Dexter Morgan's fucking, or Dexter, I should say. Like there was just a fucking line of blood across. Oh my god, there's still blood on my ceiling.
Yeah, because you don't clean.
I did.
Did you? Did you clean?
There's like a couple of drops right there. It was a whole line though. I said that shit to a dealer once, I think. Hang on a minute.
That one I believe is more just one figure.
Yeah, hey, fuck you. Actually, hang on a minute. Oh, your laugh just cut off like hell. I hate that.
Uh,
I
I
don't know
think
why
if I
it
get
does
my
that.
mic. There was one I'm not too sure which pot was it. It was one of our recent ones. I had the mic pretty like down here as I started laughing. It was when you try to do the pale thing, I think. And that one got my laugh pretty good because my mic was like pretty far away from my mouth. So I think if I get better mic placement when I do it, we'll be able to capture it.
I might just be
But
that,
check out
man.
that podcast. It's like the two from this one. We're telling how he's a ginger, and then he's like, "I'm not that pale," and then he finally gets his lighting right. He's like, "Grand reveal." Boom! We all got flashbanged.
It was not beams from space or nothing. You know.
uh, we love you, Larry.
You know, he was also going to name me Oswald, which I literally could have went by Ozzy.
Larry Oswald sounds very
No, he was
distinguished.
going to call me. It was between Larry and Oswald are the two names he like was thinking about naming me at first. She shot down Larry immediately, my birth
I
mother,
like Larry. That's a
And
good name.
then she shot down Oswald, which after now, loving Ozzy Osbourne and being a rockhead and shit, I would have definitely loved to be going by Ozzy. Like, of course, though, knowing my luck, I'd be asking people to call me Ozzy, and they'd be like, "All right, Oswald." But
I mean,
luckily,
I
my
really
dad
wanted to
watched.
name my boy Butch, so I bet Larry is what I'm going to end up having to settle with. So
Well, my dad tried to
I really
actually.
want Butch.
My dad tried to pull one over on my birth mother. He was like, "All right, so none of those. What about Lawrence? Because you know what Lawrence is short for, right?
Larry.
Or not short for,
It's
but it's
long.
like yeah, long form."
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and that's what really cracked me up because he got away with it for a little bit. Like my mom was like, "Lawrence, yeah, I like that," and he was like, "Yeah," and he goes to my grandma's house, R.I.P. I don't know why I did that. I'm not Catholic, but she quite literally is like, "So if you guys decide on a name," and my mom is like, "Yeah, we decided on Lawrence," and my grandma goes straight to my dad like, "I am not having a grandson named Larry."
Blew the bag. And that's not, you don't get to decide that. That's kind of fucked up. Kind
But
of
isn't
fucked
that
up. I mean,
hilarious
full
though? Like
respect, full
the
respects and
man.
all, but I would have punched my grandma in the mouth.
Well, that was his
Actually, it would have
mom.
been his
Gonna say
mom.
that would have been
So
his
yeah, I would
mom.
have punched my mom in the goddamn mouth.
No, but like it cracks me up so much though because it's hilarious. Like the man was so close to his goal. You know what I mean? And he even said to as soon as Grandma asked the name, he was like, "Fuck."
She shouldn't have ran her mouth.
Step back, bitch. I mean, what?
I wouldn't have let her get it out. I would have took a quick one step dash and be like, and we don't need to hear that. Let's go have dinner. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, don't you ever fucking tell nobody. I'll beat your
Yeah,
ass again. I'm
yeah,
kidding. My dad never did
yeah.
nothing like that to her. My dad actually started fighting so he wouldn't beat her ass because
Don't you
she was
ruin
crazy.
this for me, god damn it. Is more the energy I would
This is
have.
my moment.
Yeah. This is my kid. I can name it whatever the fuck I want. You gotta live with it.
But you know what though? I think I've talked about this too on the podcast before. I do like where my name came from because he was watching
Yeah,
The Patriot one day.
because you're a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Okay, we'll bring that one up in a second. But he got the name from watching The Patriot, which in that movie Mel Gibson plays. I can't remember his character's name, but he's the dad of a guy named Gabriel, which is played by Heath Ledger. And my dad was like, "Gabriel, oh, I like that." And so like I was like, "All right, well that's pretty cool to know where my name came from, considering Heath Ledger played the best Joker known to man." But then when I took my last name into consideration after all the gay jokes that my dad made against me growing up, my last name is Wood, by the way, listeners. And they call me Gabe. All of them do. I don't like Gabe. Gay Wood
Yeah.
is a name that haunted me for years. That is that's one of those ones I'm like, if I have a kid, I'm gonna make sure that I cannot make a joke out of their name against them. Having one that literally lined up so hardcore really sucked.
I mean, my real name sucks, and I'm not going to say it. So, best of luck to everybody.
It's Michael
um,
Myers.
and
That's why I have the mask.
there was an easy name that pretty much all the first graders found out, named Calling Wise, and it was pretty offensive. So, I'm glad when I earned Schmitty, and technically it wasn't Schmitty when I first got it; it was Shitty. So.
Can you text me the like shitty nickname that you got, like in Messenger, not on, like Discord? Like I just I'm curious about it. I mean, not right
I
now or
mean,
anything. But like after the podcast and all that stuff. I'm
I'm pretty sure.
curious because I cannot
Yeah,
figure it out. I'm sitting here I'm trying to think about it.
yeah, because you know my real name. It's pretty easy.
No, and that's what's killing me is I cannot figure out what the joke would have been from it. To be real, But we'll move on from that because they don't, and I don't want to spend too much time
But
on that.
the B word,
Yeah, I guess.
it fits right in there. It's just one letter change.
Yeah, I can see it.
And that should be enough hint.
Well, I'm also trying to downplay it, you idiot, because you gave a, I don't want to say it, but a pretty damn obvious hint.
Yeah. But, fuck them.
All right, I
Oh,
was sick
yeah,
because that's
definitely.
why I didn't want to react too hardcore because I was like, oh shit.
Or
But
at
let's
least,
move
or
on.
like 5 recent ones get 5 views, and I know 2 of us are us. So 3 people will know it.
I was the latest, and we're at like 8 views or whatever.
Oh,
So
5 people will know it.
that's six, Smitty. 8 minus 2 is 6.
Okay.
Nonchalantly is like, yeah, I'm bad at fucking simple math.
Sometimes, yeah.
I almost said multiplication. I gotta shut up. That's why I stuttered. I almost said multiplication. Like, but I do want to know. I've been seeing, and I think I'm feeling a lot of hype this year. Like, do you have any hype for this 2026 year? I feel like there is just some shit to go down. We're supposed to get GTA 6. We're supposed to get some good shows and movies. I mean, seeming like a good year. I'm gonna try to move to Florida.
That's the only thing I got going on is moving. And after moving, it's back to my prototype wargaming. And it's going. You know?
Next place you get, so because this is my biggest thing I'm thinking about when I get my own apartment. I would want to get a 2 bedroom place because I want to have a studio for this computer and stuff like that, and like my music stuff, and then have my bedroom be separate. Because I really hate having the space that I sleep at like directly behind me.
Um, Pretty much all the 2 bedrooms here is anywhere in the ballpark from, I'm gonna round up, 1,300 to 1,500 a month.
Mm, yeah, that's bad.
And that's without a garage or pet fee.
But also though, can I ask what the average pay is down there? Because you do live in a big city compared to me, and so
Depends
your
on what you
pay standard would be a little bit different
depends on what you do. I mean,
for
from
people
what
like
I do,
us and the
I
work that we
see
do.
from what I seen in just the warehouse sector, I seen anywhere from the lowest from 17.50 an hour to 19.50 an hour starting off. You
Wow,
see 20 and higher, maybe 25% of the time.
that's
Everything else is
literally
that.
just like up here. That's insane. I really would have thought that you guys would have a higher kind of wage thing for what you do. Is just even for what like we're doing essentially the same thing because we have shipping in my own building, and the only reason why I'm paid what I'm paid is because of my knowledge of the building. But that's just insane to me. And there's the third stumble bum. That's the man right there. But I
Yeah.
I do think that's insane. I really would have thought there would be a like $3 difference. You know what I mean? Like
Maybe
$4
back in the
difference.
day before we got hit with all these tariffs and other fucking bullshit that's happened. But yeah, everything's goddamn expensive now, bro.
Yeah, that is true.
And everybody says it's going to go back down. From my experience, once number goes up, number never come back down.
Well, when it
I don't
does
care what
come
it is.
down, it's after a severe depression and world war. So
Yeah, and
um, we got
that's the
that
only
to
thing
look
that's,
forward to.
that's the only thing that's going to fix us. I say the only thing that's really going to fix us is a conflict on U.S. soil.
Let's start the
Something a
conflict. I got
little
guns.
bit, something a little bit more than 9/11. I'm
Smitty.
not saying a
Okay,
prolonged
okay,
conflict.
Smitty. You
I'm
cannot
just
have me say
saying
I have guns and I'm planning this shit, and then say
9/11.
9/11. You make it sound. I'm no longer a part of this conversation, FBI. I have no intent to harm the U.S. Do not ever investigate my house. I have 8 dead bodies that are not in my basement. Smitty, you son of
I
a
mean,
bitch.
other than that, we are fucked. Or we start taxing the rich again. But everybody's so scared if we start taxing the rich again, they're going to leave. No, they're not. No, they're not. And if they
Even if
do
they
want to
do,
leave, even if they do want to leave, that's not a fucking American. I don't fucking want them anyway. Go.
well, and to me, it's even if they do, I think that would basically reset our, or some of, not all of, but like some of our basic fucking things that we buy, like the price of that, just because when you take into consideration how much a rich person can buy of something compared to others and how much they're more willing to spend, and when you have more and more rich people like that, obviously that's what's driving our prices up as well. Is the fact that
Yeah.
there's more people that are allegedly in the what you call it middle class, and they want to push them down back into lower class by raising the tax prices and raising the fucking tariff prices and raising our food prices, our bill prices as well. And but what happens then is us poor people become even poorer. Like, yeah, you're dropping these middle class guys back down, but you're kicking us basically damn near into the homeless era. Like,
There is no more middle class, essentially.
exactly.
Everybody's
Like,
just on the poverty line or just somewhere above it. There's pretty much no
what
middle
is that?
class anymore in America. Like, we need to just start taxing the rich again, and everybody doesn't do it because they're scared they're going to leave. Let them fucking leave.
Let them. Our
Let them
economy would
fucking leave.
reset. It
And I'm
would
pretty
reset.
sure if a company is making shell companies in other goddamn countries to avoid some taxes, I'm pretty sure this is not going to be the thing that really breaks their freaking back. They're already thinking about fucking leaving. So let them get them the fuck out of here. Let's start taxing the rich again. All this is Reaganomics that we've been trying out for 50 fucking years, and I don't think it's fucking working. Trickle down economics, yeah.
I got it. So the lyrics I was thinking of was from a song called "Words I Never Said." It's a rap song, so I know you're not going to care for it, by Lupe Fiasco. But the exact lyrics are: "Keep you at the bottom, but tease you with the upper crust. You get it, then they move it, so you're never keeping up enough." And I think that's like literally like one of the best descriptions of the 1% versus us. You know what I mean? They tease us with it. We think we're finally getting it, and then they move it to where we are finally back to almost damn square one, or even just we're okay, but we're not able to do the things that we were thinking or hoping and dreaming we were going to be able to do in 5 years, 10 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a lot of bullshit.
That is like the most
And,
terrifying thing. Or I got a few here pulled up already. I got Would You Rather.
um,
It's pretty good.
I got a what's your next move? Flip a
Ooh.
coin.
What do you mean? Hang on. What?
I've been going with these what's your next move questions for like 3 podcasts now. How do you keep forgetting?
What's my next move? Flip a coin?
No, it's my question that is a phrase. What's your next move from this weird ass scenario that I lay out? My what's your next move questions. It's pretty much a style of questions at this point because I've been doing it for like 5 weeks now.
Once again, if you think I'm sober every time we fucking do this, Smitty, there's a reason why I was able to listen to the entire podcast last time and laugh my ass off because I was like, I said that.
You said you watch the tapes back and you don't get to the what's your next move?
I might be drunk when I watch them too, okay?
Clearly. All right. So you're a farmer, okay? You have a
Moving to the city.
drove.
Done.
Nope. You have a drove of aggressive pigs. A drove is a group. I looked up a group for
I
pigs.
already got an answer. But keep going.
The pigs break out and kill and partially eat the friendly old lady next door.
What do you mean part? Okay, yeah, she's dead.
They also partially eat her. What's your next move?
Well, I can't eat the pigs, but I can eat the lady because only her legs are gone.
It's pretty much a two-side coin here. Are you going to call the cops or are you going to try to cover up this murder?
It's not
Because
murder.
it's still a negligent homicide.
How? Because my pigs broke out and then a dumbass old lady wandered across them? They didn't break down her fucking door.
She could have been outside tending her garden, minding her own business, and then your gang of pigs rolled up on her and started mobbing.
If you don't hear a gang of pigs rolling up on you, it's on you.
She's old.
Get
Even she
hearing
did
aids,
hear.
bitch.
Even she did hear. She probably could have outrun them.
Get a walker.
Like that's gonna outrun pigs.
You can fucking bat them off while you're backing up, you know?
Yeah.
I don't see how I could actually really get charged for that, to be honest. I really don't. Did you look this up already for like the legal terms of it? Like, is that an actual thing you can get charged for? Are you frozen?